sticking with us this Sunday morning. Joining us now, we are talking about the Southern Exposures Youth Photo Contest, and we are joined by Nora Leos, and you're the event coordinator for Quinta Mazatlan. And then we are also with Deborah Lee Rodriguez, and you are the executive director. Thank you so much for both coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the Valley Land Fund, because that's really the essential, the background of all of this.
Yes. Valley Land Fund is a 30-year conservation organization here in the Valley that strives to educate our youth about our natural habitat. Very interestingly enough, 30 years ago there was 7 individuals who sat in a smoky bar, from what I hear, and decided that they wanted to save a piece of property in Weslaco, and that's how it all started.
Wow.
So as of today, we have helped protect over 12,000 acres of natural habitat.
Wow.
And since 1994, we have been servicing a photo contest. And we have beautiful books that have wonderful images of wildlife throughout South Texas. And but the kids is where the magic happens.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know learning this just recently, as not being originally raised here, but I learned that the Valley is kind of a good bird watching community.
Yes.
A lot of people have come from all over the world to come and kind of just see the nature down here and kind of capture all of that, and they really are enthused about it. So it's great that you all are protecting that land for
Correct.
that
Yes.
reason.
And so we would not have a youth nature photo contest as successful as it is without our partners. And Quinta Mazatlan has been there from the very start with the city of McAllen, and of course an endowment that has been set aside to make this happen. So it's about getting kids outdoors, getting them revved up and excited about what they see. So often we find now that a lot of our kids are relying on technology to fulfill a void maybe in their life. But this is a combination, I think, of taking technology and outdoors and putting it together and really making it work. So again, I'll let Nora talk a little bit about some of the workshops that we have, and then we'll get back into the contest information.
Of course.
Well, we are very honored to be partnered with Valley Land Fund, and we do offer various workshops at Quinta Mazatlan. For the entire month of July, we have sessions on Saturdays, and we have a professional wildlife photographer. Her name is Ruth Hoyt, and she helps teach these workshops to the kids. So we're very honored to have her on board. And there's different categories. You can check either website to check on that information. We also have Photography Fun Fridays, and that's also another piece where they learn the basics about photography, their cameras, and both of these sessions, they help them so they can be able to enter the contest and have more opportunities to have great photography.
And when did you start kind of hosting these workshops, and was it in partnership, or did you kind of host the workshops at first and then it became a partnership, or kind of how did that work out?
Well, so photography, nature photography has actually been a staple with Valley Land Fund since 1994.
Wow, okay.
When we stopped hosting our full-blown contest with adults and private landowners, we really found that there was something missing. And if we expect to continue taking care of our earth, I think it's very important to notice that the kids are going to be our future stewards. And so Valley Land Fund decided at that point in time that it was important to reintroduce a photo contest and a summer program when it's so deathly hot outside. But again, it's about having the partners with City of McAllen and Quinta being, what it is today, a World Birding Center, and having the beautiful native habitat and the wonderful songbirds and the reptiles and all of the little critters that live there. It was really just a perfect spot. We have kids coming from all over the valley, from South Padre Island to Brownsville to Rio Grande City to attend these workshops with Ruth Hoyt. And so, again, 10 years in the works with Quinta. And we only hope to grow it. I mean, there are many nature centers across the Rio Grande Valley, but Quinta has been stuck with us for some time.
Well,
So-
if it's working, of course you want to keep helping it thrive
Or
and
not let
grow
it go,
more.
that's
No,
for sure.
Of course, no, that's fantastic. And so, tell me more about having the children come out and participating in that kind of program, because anytime you see a kid, they're just very doe-eyed and they're excited and they're ready to participate and get hands-on. But I know that's got to be a little challenging now, especially since, like you mentioned, there's, oh, I want to get on my phone, or I want to be on my iPad, or any other device that they could pick up.
Yeah, for sure. We are a little bit in competition with technology, but like you said, once they come into the park, nature always brings anybody back, from all that technology. And there's a lot of kiddos that are very interested on nature and photography as well, so that's a perfect combination. So it's just success no matter how you see it. And with Ms. Ruth Hoyt, it's very.
She's fantastic
Yes,
with kids.
yes.
And I have 2 boys of my own, and they're young, and technology is something that I struggle with on a daily basis, especially when you're trying to keep them quiet in the back seat. But it is nice to see how Ruth can come into a classroom and really just engage the children and really think about what it is that they're looking at. It's a different view once you put a camera up to the eye of a child.
Right.
We have a fantastic awards ceremony at the end of our contest, which concludes on July the 31st.
Okay.
They can go to valleylandfund.com.
Perfect.
And if they just click on the photo contest page up on the top tab, there'll be instructions on how to submit their copies, or how to submit their pictures.
Okay.
And it's very simple. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. If they have any questions, they can call our local office or call Quinta Mazatlan. But we are very excited, and there have been thousands of pictures submitted over the last 10 years. We have some amazing judges from across the United States who are in the field of nature photography and photo editing with National Geographic, Texas Parks and Wildlife. And so, it's important to know that the kids are really learning something about what we have to offer. So
Definitely sounds like it's a great program to kind of be a part of.
Yes.
And of course you want to join that workshop, and you might even get a new passion. You might find your new passion.
Well,
right?
we offer a free t-shirt for any child who participates in the workshop or the photo contest. We also, and it's a free contest, please.
Okay.
So any child
Okay.
from the ages 8 to 18 can participate in this contest, and also the workshops at Quinta Mazatlan. There's a small fee, I think maybe $5, but nothing that breaks the bank. And there's an awards ceremony with cash prizes.
Right.
And so again, kids kind of get excited when there's a little money,
Right, of course.
a little money
There,
to be
yeah.
brought home. Some of these kids actually save their money over the years to buy updated cameras or to buy updated lenses. But really, grab an iPhone, grab an iPad, grab a small point and shoot or a DSLR camera, take a family and just drive throughout the valley. So many beautiful places. And be creative.
Sounds like a great time. Well, thank you both so much for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, folks. Well, when we come back, we are talking to Pasión, a professional chorus, and their upcoming shows. We'll be right back.